They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing because the Black Knights will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Roadrunners offense will go on the attack first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Got a man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Roadrunners decide to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Give to the big fullback. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Black Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Back to pass, it's Price. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Got enough for the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Black Knights look to keep this drive humming.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
They'll run the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Handoff to the fullback. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. under fire. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
On the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. To the air, it's Price. Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
On the run from inside his own 5. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. Let's talk for just a second about UTSA. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder. Haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gets it to him on the screen. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got his man. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw it. It's complete. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Going to the running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun. give on the inside. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here's a hit. And that one's incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Absolutely perfect. And guys, that 3-ball has us all tied up here in the second. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. James Madison handled its business today, and given what the week was like in Harrisonburg, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in the Fun Belt, and that certainly held true again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll run the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the marker. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
I love the decision to keep the football on the option right there. That reminds me of Ahmad Bradshaw, who recently at Army, member, led him to a 10-win season, set a single-season record with over 1,700 rushing yards. Did it from the quarterback position because he made good decisions, knew when to keep the football, was keying, had his eyes where they needed to be. That's exactly what this guy just showed you on that last play.
Here comes the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Black Knights want to pick up the tempo.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open.
Turning it on! Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Black Knights getting set on 1st and 10.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in.
He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the fullback. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. To throw, it's Price. That's caught. It's Parrish. He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more to pick up that 1st down, and now they have a decision to make. Oh, he missed it. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this 1st half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage.
Brings it down on the right side. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll keep it on the ground. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Black Knights will hustle to the line.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find them.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the back. Now on the option. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking downfield. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and take it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pucks it out of the air. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. He's brought down, but a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Might be changing the route. Oh, better look out! Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield. It's Burks. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Black Knights come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Trying play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gibbs. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Looking to pass. It's Price. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Gibbs. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. With the catch, it's Parrish. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. To the air on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Avant. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Got his man quickly. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Black Knights will go for it here on 4th down. Gets the back moving. On 4th down, going to the air. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the right. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. UTSA. Looking downfield very late in the half. Got it set up on the outside. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Flanagan. They'll immediately call timeout. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. UTSA. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in West Point for an entertaining first half than you? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Blake Field inside Michie Stadium.
And the Roadrunners will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. On the option. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Black Knights moving quickly to the line.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really...
Run to the right. Touchdown, Black Knights! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
Yeah, no mystery there. 3rd down, just let the quarterback keep it himself. How about the push up front by the offensive line to help get that first?
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Roadrunners are flying down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Right on the money. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the...
There he goes. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Roadrunners will line it up on 1st and 10. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pocket breaking down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Roadrunners send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Black Knights are in the hurry-up.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Wants to throw. It's Price. Caught close to the marker. It's Burks. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. The option look. He'll keep it himself. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. The Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Big fullback's got it. Find some fresh air. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Gets rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And it's on third downs like this.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Sticks it in his belly. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the move is the 30. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He'll ride his man on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Leaves it with the back. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. They'll run the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. And the Black Knights want to move quickly. On the option. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Army!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting the score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Looking for a man. It's Price. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then...
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's got him. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Roadrunners will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Motion from the back. Goes to the option. Got a little space. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Offense lining up quickly.
positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
The Black Knights in the hurry-up. They'll run the option. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Punt is on its way. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He'll do it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. One final play before the end of the quarter. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
And the Black Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now on the option. He'll pull it on the read. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got his man. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They pick up that first down easily. You wonder sometimes if you're 2-down territory there and you take a shot on 3rd and run it on 4th, but they opt to just move the chains here.
Man, I laugh now watching quarterback sneaks. It looks a lot less fun.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
13. And first down for the offense.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on 3rd down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring Army has it back in the offense ready to go. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Looking to throw, it's Price. The sure hands, it's Gibbs. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Black Knights headed quickly to the line.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Got the first down and still on his feet. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
On the option. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he rushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Snags it quickly on the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
They've got the weapons to stay aggressive. He just made a big play. Let's see if we can take a shot here into the end zone, score, and try to save as much time on the clock as we can.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The play action fake. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, still going. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
Makes the grab. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal.
UTSA.
He wants to throw it again. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. When you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Give to the fullback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They kick it away on fourth down. Makes the catch at the 35. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the defense tried to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Second down, they'll go to the air. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The Roadrunners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. And they're not on the same page there. It's a one-score game lead, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference, defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And the defense has a big decision to make here. You've got the lead. It's late in the game, fourth quarter, critical fourth down. Are you going to sit back and play safe in coverage, or do you want to get aggressive and get after the quarterback here if you're anticipating pass?
It is good. Just over a minute to play, guys. Still enough time for a finish here.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT? Or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Dropping back, it's Price. fires to the wideout. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. What a big penalty at this juncture in the game, all locked up, and they get called for the pass interference. Biggest drive of the game coming up right now as this team tries to win it in regulation. He'll start this drive firing. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Pulls it in. It's Gibbs. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Handoff from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
The option look. Now the toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. So here comes our first play of overtime. They'll try the run. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They'll run the option. And he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get him. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now they take the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Rushes on him. Immediately fires to the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
1st and goal, UTSA.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and goal, a touchdown wins it here in overtime. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Under fire. Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get